girls, welcome to day one, week one of the Next Level Shred 2024. I am so jacked and pumped, but also feeling the feels already for day one. So yesterday was my official check-in day on Sunday. I weighed in, we took our pictures, and I started my new cutting macros. Now, if you've been following, I have been eating 2,700 calories for a little bit now, way over 2,000 calories for a while. Been in just a teeny tiny slight build. We're definitely gonna do things differently next year. I'm so stoked and pumped about like just doing things the way I know I need to do things now, and just knowing how my body responds, how my body is working in the stage it's in now is just mind-blowing, but I'm so excited for it. So let's talk about the scale. Let's talk about our pictures for this Next Level Shred. So we started off at 162.2 or 0.4 or something like that, and I forgot to take a picture of the scale. Like, I have not been in that zone as far as like taking pictures of the scale and sharing with you guys in a long time. Totally forgot, but that is what the weigh-in was yesterday. It was actually up a little bit because we went out Saturday night for our anniversary. It was up 0.4 pounds. I think I was 161 something on Saturday, but I've been averaging around 160, 161 for a while now at the 2,700 calories, but here for it because I've mentioned it to a lot of my participants in the reverse program. We're doing the reverse, that my clothes are fitting better now at a higher weight than they were when I ended the shred last year. And I want to pop up a picture of the end of the shred. So like the very last day of the shred, my final weight was 149. And then my check-in picture yesterday for the beginning of this shred. And my mind was just totally blown. This is the first time I've started a cut or a shred where I'm absolutely in love with my body before I start a calorie deficit. I cannot say that for any other times that I've shared with you on my YouTube channel or in the past, that I have loved my pictures, loved myself, loved the skin that I'm in before I started to shred. So you might be saying like, girl, then why are you shredding? Honestly, I really don't know. I know we have a little fluff that I want to get rid of, and I want to really have this muscle up popping and show all the hard work that I've been doing over the past year, and a shred will accomplish that. And it's also kind of like a reset. So I'm going to lose a little bit weight, and we're going to go right back into the same cycle we did last year with maintenance, and then going into a build, and then going back into a shred, and just really getting this body composition where I want it. And we are definitely in the right direction. I am so excited with what I saw with my pictures yesterday, with all aspects of my body, and was just mind blown. But let me tell you the difference between those pictures as far as the end of last year's cut to the beginning of this year's cut. 13.2 pounds. It's so mind-blowing because if you look at that picture, those side-by-sides, you're like, wow, there's probably not much of a difference as far as weight that she gained. 13.2 pounds, which if you let nothing but the scale dictate your worth and your success when it comes to your journey, that would be devastating for so many people. But it doesn't even faze me because I know that in that 13.2 pounds, muscle was definitely gained, and muscle weighs something, guys. You got to get out of your head with this scale. If you want a big ass, if you want big quads, if you want big shoulders, you're not going to get them unless you work for them, feed them, recover, all the things. But then at the end of the day, that's going to weigh more than it did when you didn't have it, right? So you got to get over yourself as far as the scale, get out of your head. And it didn't faze me at all, but I wanted to bring it up because I know so many of the participants in my programs are just so scale focused, and to hear me share that hopefully will shed some light in, wow, I need to really let it go. Like, because when I'm looking at these pictures, there's no way there's a 13.2 difference, but there is, y'all. So don't let it get to you. There's way more things that are dictating your progress than that effing scale, I promise you. And my camera died and I didn't bring the battery. I mean, girl, you were not starting off these week-long vlogs on the right note. And my little thing on my phone, like the things, so I'm holding it up. As you guys can see, ratchet first world problems. But I'm excited for today, even though yesterday when I started the new calories, I'm already starving. I mean, it's a big difference. I'm going from 2,700 to almost 2,000 calories. That is a big freaking drop. Like I told you in the last video, go watch it. It's like all the details on what I'm doing. I might adjust things halfway, but we are just sticking to plan and going for it. We have an upper body one today, and it's a lot of the same exercises you see me do, but I'm throwing in some new stuff. We've got new workout splits for this shred, and we've got the dreaded cardio. Now, let me tell you, I have never done cardio since we lost the initial 75 pounds way back before Trey was born, over 10 years. That's why I lost all my weight, and if I could go back in time, I wouldn't have done it that way. But that is the last time we have done cardio. I didn't do cardio in the last shred. I was like, hell's to the no. But we're doing it today. I may die. You may not see me the rest of this vlog. I'm just saying, because that stair stepper is the devil. She the devil, and this one here, everything here is ratchet. So I really may die. Like, I mean, y'all should be worried for me. You know what? The gym's getting crowded. I need to get in there. Pre-workout is a kicking in. Let's go, baby. Freaking day one. Day one out of 8 weeks. We got this. We got this. Y'all, and I said this thing it keeps falling, so bear with me. Ratchetness, I tell ya. I feel ratchet. I feel like I'm going to die right now. Actually, I feel better than I did 2 minutes left on the Stairmaster. I legit had like I don't know what you call it, like my life flashed in front of my eyes. I'm so dramatic, but y'all, it was so bad. So bad. I cannot do that stair climber every single time when I do cardio. I'm gonna have to switch it up. I don't know if I'll do it on Mondays and just suffer on Mondays, and then on Thursdays for my next session I'll do treadmill, or maybe we'll do all Stairmaster this week and then switch it up and do treadmill next week. Holy shit, y'all. Like, I loathe and hate cardio, but I know it needs to be done. I know it's good for my heart health, so that's why we're doing it. However, do I like it? No. Did I do it? Did I show up and finish it? Yes. Even though I wanted to jump off that damn thing at the 10-minute mark, I was like, Jesus, take the wheel. Please give me strength to get this done. Again, dramatic, but not dramatic. My non-cardio lovers, you understand out there. And my heart rate was a freaking going. You hear me? My watch, I think it said like 180 was my max. I haven't seen that in a hot second. Maybe since we were doing the running game. That's the last time we've seen my heart rate get that high. However, strength training, fire. Like, everything felt great. I felt strong. I'm embracing it while I can, because it may not last towards the end of the 8 weeks. Usually my strength in a cut is pretty good up until that last couple of weeks. Last time we did the shred, it was only 6 weeks. By week 5 and 6, your girl was dusted. I was done. So I'm expecting that this time as well. And we got 2 more weeks after to get to 8 weeks. Yikes. It was great. The gym was packed, so I got 0 clips for you guys. I apologize, but I could not set my camera up. See, I could not set my camera up anywhere because there was bros everywhere. Love to see it, but I just couldn't film it for you guys. I try to be very courteous in this gym. It is super small and packed as it is, much less, you know, trying to set up a camera somewhere. There's always going to be somebody like getting in the shot, and I'm not that person that, you know, wants to make people feel uncomfortable when they're in there working out, because I don't want to feel that way. So if it's too crowded, I just don't set it up and try to get whatever clips I can for you guys. But you see that we showed up and we did the damn thing, and now we are headed home. I made good time. I was worried about time as far as adding this cardio in. Y'all know when I'm in my strength training, I'm in there sometimes 2 hours. I'm in the zone. I take time to really rest and just, that's my me time. It's my zen, my therapy time. So I don't rush it is what I'm trying to say. And I wanted to make sure we got through the sets though, so I had enough time for the cardio and I wasn't in there for like 5 hours. And we got out of there at 10 o'clock. My watch said, I think like 1:27. That's amazing with the added cardio. So happy with the workout split thus far. what I'm doing for upper body with the cardio should work out great. Now, when we get to shoulders, when I add cardio, oh my gosh, that might be a difference. I got to get something new. That might be something different. So we just got to test it out this week and see, since it's all new things I haven't done in a long time, but excited and here for it. So let's get home and whip up meal number 2 because I am starving. We're already feeling the starvation in day 1. That's not a good sign. Meal number 2. First, I'm going to air fry some red potatoes that I cut up in little chunks, just like the last video with this caramelized onion butter. We are down to the wire. I like to do 430 degrees for about 20 minutes. And then I'm also going to pop in my piece of sourdough. This is the Oro wheat sourdough. I mean, I'm going to give it a try. At the last minute, I'm going to toast it up because we're making our avocado cottage cheese toast combo. So already day 1, I can tell you I have never had my stomach a rumbling and a growling like this probably since the last shred. Yikes. This is going to be a long 8 weeks. Pray for me. Pray for me. Let me show you what we've got going on for meal number 2. So we've got the avocado cottage cheese toast. So I've got the avocado on the bottom. I've got about 84 grams of the Good Culture cottage cheese, some everything but the bagel seasoning, and an egg that my yolk busted, but it's all good. There's the potatoes, and then we've got some G. Hughes sugar-free ketchup. You haven't seen me use the G. Hughes in a while, but since we're cutting, we got to. So, oh, and I haven't finished my coffee. See, I'm already getting the shred brain. Already getting it. There we go. Much better. I had it done. I just hadn't assembled it yet. For a total of the macros popping up, 38 grams of protein post-workout, getting those carbs in to replenish glycogen and energy as well. I'm not going to show you my breakfast and lunches and if anything's on repeat all week, just the things we're switching up. That's what I usually do for the weekly vlogs, and I have this on plan all week post-workout. Second water of the day, we're doing the HYDROJUG Traveler versus the big plastic ones, and I'm filling this up twice a day and then doing any other liquids as well, but this is like the goal is to fill these up twice a day. And I'm doing the Skittles and the wild cherry, which is 10 calories, and I do have that logged and tracked. It is now 2 o'clock. It is time for lunch. I'm not starving, surprisingly, because I've been cleaning a bathroom, so I've been busy. There's a little hack when you're in a calorie deficit. Keep yourself busy and it will make you not think about food. So we are doing a Crunchwrap Supreme, the one that I've always done from Macros with M on her Instagram. I tweak it just a little bit, but I use these Joseph's Lavash flatbread multigrain. They are 100 calories for the entire thing and 9 grams of protein. I mean, winning. So we're gonna cook up some 96% ground beef with some taco seasoning, put that on the flatbread with some other fillings and cheese, and air fry it and put it on the side with a yogurt cup and fruit, and that be a wrap. High protein, easy, delicious. Ground beef, Velveeta shreds, some Greek non-fat yogurt, taco seasoning, and then Taco Bell sauce. We're gonna fold it up each way, put it in the air fryer. Are y'all seeing that gooey deliciousness? I'm about to knock my yogurt off. This entire plate, almost 60 grams of protein. So all my ones that freak out about protein, how am I gonna get it in? There's plenty of ways, plenty of recipes here on my YouTube channel, on my Instagram, other people's accounts, that you can get the protein in easily and it not be such a struggle for so many of you guys. Had a lot of people ask me about the Crunchwrap Supreme and where to find the recipe. Again, it's Macros with M. I will have it linked down below for y'all. It is an oldie, but a goodie for sure. I am ready for dinner. Thank God, I've been ready. Y'all, this is only day 1. I'm keeping it straight up real with y'all. I'm not sugarcoating it. Oh, this has been great. Yeah, it's been a great day, but I've been starving. I hope my body adjusts by the end of the damn week. Holy smokes. We are doing red beans. You guys saw these this morning. I got that in the crock pot. First video I ever did here on YouTube. I mention that all the time, but it blows my mind how long ago that was when I posted that video. I'll have it linked down below. And then on the side, we're doing my easy protein cornbread muffins. Again, the most stupid easy thing. It's a box of Jif. I know, don't come for me. Some non-fat Greek yogurt, and then jalapenos are optional. I have that listed down below for you guys for the full recipe. I'm gonna pop these in the oven and get to eating because I feel like death right now. Not lying, not sugarcoating. Keeping this journey and documenting these shreds 100% real. So here's the protein cornbread muffins, and if you hear dinosaurs in the background. We're watching the original Jurassic Park and it's like blaring. You know, when you watch Jurassic Park, you gotta have it blaring. There is no other way. And then we've got a serving of the red beans, no rice. I like to put my cornbread on the bottom and crumble it up, and then I will mix this all together. I like it like that regardless. I don't like rice with my beans. I like cornbread with my beans. It is so good. You gotta try it. Macros popping up and so easy, just throwing everything in the slow cooker. Never skip dessert, and that's the same when we are in a shred, and this is nothing new from when I was doing my build. I've got a Premier protein shake. The cookie dough is fire. I haven't been able to see it at Sam's again. I'm glad I got the 2 cases when I did, but we're running low. Womp womp. Should have got more. And then I've got the Quaker caramel rice cakes. I just went ahead and ordered some more of these on Amazon. I love the 3-pack of the sweet that it comes with for dessert. For the macros popping up, we are wrapping out day 1. Holy-ish. It has been a rough one as far as feels and food, but the workout was great. So let's continue this momentum into day 2 for our first leg day of the shred. Good morning, friends. Welcome to day 2. Happy Tuesday, next level shred. We are at the gym and it is freaking packed. The gym was so packed yesterday, like I told you guys, and I wasn't able to film anything. So hopefully I'll be able to film today. But holy smokes, like it has been super crowded since coming back from Easter break, I feel. I didn't show you guys anything this morning. Rice cakes were exactly the same, except I had a little bit more banana and a little bit more honey. I am allotting a little bit more for leg day, and I say a little bit more. Not as much as I was doing before. So let's hope that there's miracle in the little honey and the banana that was on the rice cakes today, because we are in here to do our leg day number 1. It is going to look a little different than what I've showed you in the past. All my workout splits are freshened up, if you will. I'm not going to say new because it's a lot of the same movements I was doing before. Back squats are on the agenda. Back squats and deads are still in plan. That's not going anywhere. And I'm still trying to progress like I have been on my progression plan. So today I am attempting a PR on back squats. I'm excited for it and I'm confident that it can be done. All right. You know, before in the past, I've gotten in my head like, oh girl, you too weak. No, like even though we are eating less and all the things and we're just starting our calorie deficit, I feel confident in those. However, this Friday is supposed to be a PR for freaking dead. It's not a PR. I'm still trying to get that 245. Remember, I got it up on accident. Maybe I should just put accidental weight on there and I'll get it up and not know what the actual weight is. Maybe that's my problem. I don't know. But I was able to get it up thinking that it was less and it was more. That's the last time I've ever gotten it up. So that's going to be another attempt on Friday. Not excited about that. Deads have been feeling off for me as of late. I've mentioned to you guys if you've been watching. So I'm trying not to get in my head about it, but I feel confident today about back squats and I'm excited to do some of the other freshened up workouts. The hunger is real. Last night I was starving. I was starving pretty much all day yesterday. Like after breakfast, I was full for a while, but then it hit me like from lunch till going to bed, I was like in starvation mode. But y'all have to remember that it's day 2 when I'm filming this, and an official day 2, but I started my calorie deficit macros on Sunday. So it's really day 3 and maybe that's why I'm feeling the effects of it. But I don't remember feeling like this starving in a calorie deficit that I've done in the past this early. So that kind of scares me. So I'm eager to see what my check-in will be this week, and we'll move on from there. We're keeping everything the same. It's just, wow. I'm looking at my countdown and the journey and the 8 weeks, and I'm like, this is a long ass time to be doing this. Y'all, I thoroughly enjoyed my maintenance and my build. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I was not complaining at all. I know some people in my reverse program complain about the food and feeling like it's a full-time job to eat. I feel the same way sometimes too, feeling like, God, that's all I'm doing is eating when I am like in a build stage. However, I love the way it makes me feel throughout the day, period. And I love the way that it makes my training go. So that's why I love, embrace, and enjoy it so much. And the results just speak volumes for where we are in the beginning of this cut from what we did in our build. And I cannot wait to do the build the correct way and a longer way. Like where would we be right now if I would have stuck with that for 6 months versus like the 3 months that I did. Mind blown. Enough talking, enough gabbing. That's my feel so far for day 2. Lord, y'all. Don't think I'm complaining, and just bear with me. Like, this girl, all she's doing is complaining on this cut. I'm being raw and real with you guys. I could definitely come on here and lie to y'all and tell you everything's hunky-dory, but that's not going to help anybody that is just going through their first shred, their first cut, their first calorie deficit. This is real life, and I keep things raw and real so you know what to expect in the journey, and there's no like surprises to where you're just going to like fall off the wagon immediately. Like, you know what you're getting yourself into when you're watching somebody that is keeping it real. And that's what we do here. Let's go set some records. Let's get it. Leg day number 2 complete, and I am shooketh. I am shooketh at how my workouts are going. I mean, it is week 1. I mean, slow your roll, girl. I think the first couple weeks of every shred that I've done, when I go back, and I love filming these because I love looking back at the documentation on how I felt in preparation for another shred. I love documenting my journey for that reason. And I feel like the first few weeks I'm pretty strong as far as the gym, but man, I hit that PR of 160 today on those back squats, and we did 3 reps. Now, yes, that 3rd rep, we were a little struggling getting up, but we got it up. We got it up. You didn't fail. If you got it up, you won. You were winning. And then we're doing the glute bridges on the lying hamstring curl machine. I learned that from my girl Kelsey over on Instagram. So thank you, Kelsey, for that hack. And I've finally got my stance, I think, where I want it to be. And I'm just going to keep going up on the weight on those. Those are feeling killer. It doesn't look like you're doing anything. It looks like you're doing nothing, y'all, but your ass cheeks are on legit fire. Like, they're smoking, especially when you are pausing and really taking your time. You're not just swinging a weight. I mean, the mind muscle connection on those is like next level. Loving that. Did the power squat machine. Got to get my form down on those a little bit better, but I haven't done that in a hot second. But those felt good too. But just everything felt so good, and I felt so strong today, which I am like mind blown, because the past couple weeks I have been having some off. Last week was like a total wash. Like, my workouts were trash last week leading up to the shred, eating the higher calories, but I've been feeling like fire with the higher calories for the most part. But y'all were telling me that the eclipse had me like set some way. I was like, I'm gonna blame it on that damn eclipse. That eclipse ruined my workouts last week and had me in a funk, I tell ya. That's what I'm blaming it on. And now we are feeling amazing. So I need to get gas, but I think I'm gonna try to, you know, get on fumes to the house because I don't feel like stopping. I also wanted to go into Walmart and get another roast. We're doing the Mississippi pot roast tomorrow on my rest day, which you won't see. You'll see it later in the week. And they didn't give me enough of my pickup, but I think I'm just gonna make do, and we'll just eat it up fast. Like, everybody loves it, but I wish I had more because I love the leftovers for that. But I don't feel like going in store. I am a hot mess. I mean, y'all understand, like, when you go into the gym and you think you're looking cute and you leave and you feel like a wet dog. That is me right now. And I'm like, I cannot be going in anywhere else in public but the gym where it's appropriate looking like this right now. So I'm starving too. I'm ready for my avocado breakfast. Not going to show you breakfast and lunch is the same, but anything different. Of course, dinner, we're having a new recipe, the Philly cheesesteak tacos from Elise Ellis. That is new in her April meal plan. I cannot wait to try those. I don't think the Waylon probably won't like them. Trey will probably like those, but I'm excited nonetheless. So let's get home. Let's try to get there without getting stranded on the road because we're too lazy to stop and get gas. and let's go get our meals in, and I will see you when anything new or anything fun arises. Let's go. Let's have this momentum. Keep going into this week one. I hope that everybody that's in the program or following aside with us on the program, you're slaying this first week. I can't make this shit up. So I wasn't going to show you guys my lunch, but I'm making my crunch wrap. I went to grab my plate and legit, it slid off and fell on the floor. If y'all don't think I'm picking that up and eating it, you got another thing coming. I actually just vacuumed, but like you can't see it, but there is legit Greek yogurt splattered all the way over there. What is my life? What is my life? If you're in a calorie deficit, you know. You're like, girl, I'm picking that up because I ain't making another one. I don't have the ingredients for another one. And I need every morsel of freaking food. Like, what the actual hell, for real? Time to make dinner, and we are making the Philly cheesesteak tacos from Elise. Like I said, I always have all of her information linked down below. She's been coming like on fire with the recipes as of late. And I'm here for it. She's got like hundreds on the app. Like, you could go crazy and never have to worry about meal planning your breakfast, lunch, and dinners again. I'm just saying. So we've got the steak over here with salt and pepper, and I'm gonna go ahead and like fry that up and add some of the Worcestershire. Wash that ass sauce. y'all watch Mama whatever, and you know, me and the reverse group were laughing about her, and I love when she says that, and I think every time I pull it out, that's what I think of when she says that. I've got my veggies. I've got a green bell pepper, red bell pepper, onions, and mushrooms already cut up and ready to go. So I got everything assembled. Let's get it. Here are the Philly cheesesteak tacos. No, I didn't drop any. Lord have mercy, y'all. Oh, what is my life? We've got a serving of the Green Giant Simply Steam Honey Roasted Sweet Corn. Love this stuff. It is 80 calories a serving, and it's delicious and easy, microwavable side. And we've got 3 of the Philly cheesesteak tacos. The tacos are 416 calories and 30 grams of protein. Here for it. These are the tortillas that she calls for, that I'm using the extra thin. I just put them in a pan, heated them up, got them crispy on each side. The cheese sauce in the recipe. I cannot wait to dive into this. The boys are tearing it up, so I'm excited for the macros popping up for our Taco Tuesday, day 2 on the shred. Those were delicious. If you like steak tacos, they were amazing. The cheese sauce though, that cheese sauce, they would be nothing without that cheese sauce. So I'm just saying, look down below. She's got so many like bangers in this April meal plan, and she keeps teasing for like June. Like, she's way ahead of the game. But like I said, there's hundreds and hundreds of recipes in the app that you can search by ingredient, search by title. It's so easy, and there's like unlimited amounts of things. So if you're not getting enough inspiration and ideas from the recipes that I share with you guys here and on Instagram, which is a ton, you have even more with her meal plan. Highly recommend. About 7:20, never skip dessert, and nothing different to show you guys, but just wanted to pop on here to end day 2. On to day 3, which is a rest day. Hallelujah, praise the Lord. I'll see you guys on Thursday for upper number 2. Actually, it's shoulders, not upper, shoulders, and more cardio. I'm already dreading it already. See you guys then. Good morning, friends. Happy Thursday. Happy day 4. Next level shred. Feels for day 4. Let me just tell you guys that on Monday and Tuesday, my sleep was trash. And that is expected when you're in a calorie deficit. When you restrict your food, your sleep suffers. However, yesterday on my rest day of all days, I felt so freaking tired all day, and like, I slept good. I say good, it was pretty trash on Tuesday, but according to my watch, it wasn't terrible. But I was so freaking tired. Like, there was one point where I was just like sitting, and I felt like I could just fall over and go to sleep. Struggles already. Like, that is not a good sign. But I'm sleeping amazingly now, is what I'm saying. Like, last night I had the best sleep. I am not getting up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. I've been doing that the entire time since I've been at maintenance and in my little slight build, getting up at least 1 or 2 times a night to go to the bathroom. I am sleeping so freaking hard because I'm so exhausted that I'm not even waking up. I'm like, girl, you just hold it because you're so freaking exhausted. That is the point where I'm at right now, and we are just starting. Woo! We did some yoga yesterday. Like I'm trying to do like 15 to 20 minutes of some deep, relaxing stretch yoga. I definitely need it, especially in my legs. I feel like my hammies are super tight. I've been getting my monthly massage. That is a non-negotiable for 2024 for me, especially when lifting heavy. And it's definitely been helping. And I told her last time to really focus on my legs, and she did, and it felt amazing. But I feel like there's still a little like tension tight. I definitely need to start incorporating the yoga, and I like it, so why not? So I did that yesterday, and Saint was like all over my mat, like not letting me live my best yoga life. I was like, dude, you're doing yoga poses all the time and getting your Saint juice on the rugs. Like, let me have my 15 minutes. I swear he is a child. He is worse than any of my two boys right now. Like as far as being a stage 5 clinger and always up my butt with everything, but we love him. He is my 3rd child, so I guess acting like a child is appropriate. We're here to do shoulders. We have a new shoulder day. However, it's not really new. I'm doing a lot of the same movements. I think the only new thing I'm incorporating is going back to that lateral raise machine. Oh, y'all know, if last summer I was on that thing, and that thing is a beast, but I'm going to be doing it a little bit differently today. If I can record, I'll try to show you guys. But everything else I've been doing, I'm looking at my workout split right now. Everything else is the same, except we have cardio today. Like y'all, cardio almost took me out last time we did it. When I was like, I feel like I'm being such a little bitch with like complaining and everything. But again, like I mentioned earlier, I want to keep it real with you guys. I could be a coach, you know, with my clients in the programs that lies to them and be like, cardio's great. Like I do it all the time. And then like they never do cardio. Like there's so many people walking this planet that lie to people all the time. I am not one of those people. And I want you to know that I am suffering and dying with you. Like I'm saying to do it as your coach, but also you hate it, okay? I hate it too, all right? We're in this together as far as hating the cardio. All the ones in the programs that tell me they absolutely love it, like you are insane in the membrane. Like I don't know what's going on with you, but I absolutely hate it. And I don't know, I told my hubby the other day, we were talking about cardio and how I almost died on Monday, and he was like, girl, and I said, how did I do the cardio bunny to lose my initial weight? Like that's all I did. I didn't strength train. I've told you guys that a million times. How did I show up to the gym every day now, Monday through Sunday as well, like crazy? I definitely was dedicated, because like how did I do that? I don't even know. I don't even want to know. I think I blocked that part of my brain as far as like me doing that, because it was so traumatic apparently. Other than feeling tired, I am feeling good in my workouts. So the pre-workout, y'all, is helping, because in the mornings I'm like so freaking tired, and then I take this, and by the time I get here and it starts kicking in, I'm feeling beast. And then after I leave here, I'm feeling next level starving. So holy smokes. But I'm feeling like a little bit lighter, if that makes sense. Like I wasn't feeling, I've told you guys that already too. Like I'm loving the way that I'm looking, not mad about it, doing this shred basically to just the process, you know? But I could definitely feel, you know, a little bit of any puffiness or anything that I had. I think that's like going away. The initial weight that you lose in your first week of your calorie deficit, guys, is going to be mainly water. So if you get on the scale and it's like a huge number, that's a lot of water retention you were carrying from eating more and, you know, maybe doing some other type of lifestyle things that you've maybe changed your first week into your cut. So you're going to see that definitely resonate on the scale as far as water weight. After week 1, then you can start looking at that number as, hey, I'm losing body fat. But look, we'll take it regardless, right? That's less numbers on the scale, and what was making the scale go up for all of those that are so scale focused. Enough gabbing. I'm just procrastinating because I'm loving looking forward to shoulder work, but afterwards, like, why do I have to do that? Why did I put this on plan? This was not smart on my part. Oh well, we got this. Let's get it. Boulder shoulders, baby.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I'll fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about, have your fucking cloud. It be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you.
Who y'all, shoulder day complete, day 4 workout shred in the books. I can because like I said earlier, this is a theme for me, but I am shooketh at my strength, what we are accomplishing for our training right now. I'm riding the wave while I can because I don't expect it to last, especially since I've been telling you guys I've been feeling gassed and dusted. But the pre-workout and the little banana and the little honey that I am getting on my rice cakes, it's a working and I am here for it. So I actually picked up the 35-pound dumbbells for shoulder presses. I haven't done that in a few weeks because I've been at home and I only have 32.5. That's as high as mine are. I need to upgrade ya before the summer. I plan on doing that because I will be utilizing the garage gym because of the boys being home. And I picked up the 35s. In the first round, I was able to do 10 reps. I don't think I've ever been able to do that. Who is she? Then 8, then 6. Holy smokes, they felt so good. I progressed on my face pulls today because I brought my 5-pound little, unlike Planet Fitness, we don't have like the little 2 or 5-pound plates you can add to the cable machines. That is a struggle. So I bought a little attachment thing that I can add that's 5 pounds. I actually have 2 of them, so I could do 10 pounds if I wanted to be able to progress on some of the things on the cables because it jumps a lot of it from like 10 pounds and I need to go up like 2.5 or 5. So I got that and I was able to do 25 pounds on face pulls today, which was awesome because I've been doing 20 at high reps, but I know I could go heavier is what I'm saying. So happy I brought my little attachment there. Pull-ups, we did more reps today. They were feeling good, so I was cranking them out. I feel amazing. Let's talk about cardio though, because you saw, girl, what were you doing on the treadmill? You cheating. Cardio's cardio, right? Your heart does not know what machine you're on. As long as you're getting your heart rate elevated and working that muscle, that is all that matters. The Stairmasters, we have 2. One's, they're both raggedy. All of them are raggedy, okay? Everything in here is raggedy, but I love it. It's like a bro dungeon gym. Here for it. The 2 Stairmasters that we have, one person was on it, and I know she was going to be on it for a while. The other one, I tried to get on it. It wasn't working, so I hopped on the treadmill. I felt justified because there was a guy that went to go get on the other Stairmaster, and he couldn't get it to work either, and our owner had to go over there and put like a thing on it saying that it wasn't working. He couldn't get it to work either. So I'm like, okay, we only have 1 working Stairmaster. So there's that. So for the treadmill, I did 8 incline at 3.0, I think. And let me tell you, my heart rate was between 130 and 145 the entire time. It's where I wanted it to be. I was sweat me down. You guys saw I was dripping sweat. So effective cardio. I didn't feel like I was dying though. So there's that. Like, I don't know if I should get on the Stairmaster maybe at the high level that I did before, because I literally had my heart rate up like almost 200, like feeling like I was going to have a heart attack and die. So that's probably no bueno, and we probably should stay our ass on the treadmill until we could work our way up, being a little ambitious. But we got it done on Tuesday or whenever that was, Monday. We got it done, and we got it done today. Feeling good. We've got leg day tomorrow with some, y'all, I told y'all about the deadlifts. I'm worried about it, but I'm trying not to get in my head, trying not to think about it. So if you've been struggling too, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. I know y'all love when I do the shred with y'all because I am suffering. I'm suffering along with you guys. We're here for it, and I'm feeling good. I feel like I'm just getting in the rhyme and the rhythm of this shred, like getting through that funky stage in the beginning, and I feel gung-ho. I'm got the vibes flowing. I'm feeling beast and kick-ass. So let's keep this going. Let's get to the house and eat. Y'all haven't seen me all day, but I have been hella productive. I've deep cleaned this kitchen. It was much needed, especially with the boys being out for spring break and then being home last week with the storms. And then I mopped in here, I mopped in the foyer. I just have the living room to do. I washed all the throw blankets. We washed all the rugs. Saint, you know, of course, is already getting his Saint juice on everything. I mean, the normal stuff around here. And we had the same food. So keep your life easy. That's the one tip I can pass to anybody, like the easiest thing that's gonna make your life easy, is to keep your meals super basic and easy. Don't overcomplicate it. You don't need a recipe that has 1,000 ingredients, 1,000 steps. And if you like eating the same shit every single day, do it, because it's easy to just copy and paste in your tracker and be done with it. Don't have to overcomplicate things, for sure. Speaking of, we are doing red beans with the easy protein cornbread, same as Monday night. So I'll pop up the macros for that. Nothing's changed there. The only other dinner that I did differently was the Mississippi pot roast yesterday on the rest day, and we'll have that tomorrow for leftovers, so you will see it. But I usually cook 3 to 4 dinners, and then we eat the leftovers up. We might do something different on the weekends. Usually we go out when I'm not cutting. Being that I'm cutting on Saturday, I already have planned to make the lavash pizzas on the lavash, like bread stuff, and have an Ninja Creamy. So it feels like I'm getting treats, but it's still like within my macros and macro friendly, if that makes sense. I'm not super ravenous, but I'm feeling a little tired since we did a lot of housework and we, you know, killed it at the gym, but not feeling super ravenous. That's a good sign, because it's been like really bad all week. Dessert tonight, nothing has changed, so I don't need to talk about it. We are watching Designated Survivor on Netflix. It's been out since 2019. It's a show with Kiefer Sutherland. It's really good. We're only on episode 2 and there's like 3 seasons, but if you haven't watched it yet, give it a look if you're looking for something new and you're behind like me on stuff. So we're gonna get this in. That wraps up day 4. On to day 5, the last training session of week 1, next level shred.
Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that.
Good morning, friends. Happy Friday. Happy day 5. Next level shred. Feels today sore AF. My shoulders are screaming at me, which gets me a little in my head worried with deads today, because you know, it's not just legs, it's a full compound movement, and you know, shoulders and upper body is definitely utilized. So I'm a little nervous. I did look at the numbers as far as what I'm supposed to be doing for reps, and I adjusted it to 240 as far as our attempt for our max set today instead of 245. I just don't feel like I'm there yet. I remember last week doing 220 and was able to do 3 reps. They felt good, but they felt heavy is what I'm saying. So to add on 25 more pounds, it's a lot. I mean, when you add the 2.5 pound plates, it feels like 1,000,000 pounds. If you know, you know. So I'm like, we may get it up, we may not. And I'm not going to worry about it. I am not going to stress about it. The workouts have been fire this week. I've been feeling amazing. I will tell you though, I woke up this morning feeling lean AF. Like, I'm like, should we just end the cut now? Like, I don't know the numbers. Obviously, I'm not jumping on the scale. I don't promote anyone in the program to get on the scale every day. When you're in my reverse program, however, we do get on the scale every day to collect the data. That's going to be the most specific way that you can find your maintenance or figure out where you need to be in a build. And it's also really good to do in a cut. However, I know how everybody does in a reverse diet with the scale. They freak out with that, okay? So I can just imagine if I was like, y'all get on the scale every day for a cut and the numbers fluctuate, it's going to be such a mind effort. And a lot of people aren't mind stable yet with the scale. They don't have a good relationship with the scale yet to be able to do that when they're in a cutting phase. Now, yes, if you jump on the scale just once a week, does it determine everything that you did for the entire week? If you got on the scale and it doesn't reflect a great number, absolutely. But I told everybody to kind of figure out what day is your best weigh-in day, and that's the day that I want you to check in. So I know for me personally, Saturdays are always my lowest weigh-ins. For when I've weighed in every day, and that's another good thing, looking at the data in the past, you kind of figure that out. So me knowing that I weigh in every single day and Saturday is always my lowest weigh-in day, that's my official check-in when I'm in a cut. So I don't know the numbers, and you'll know I don't really care about the numbers. Yes, the whole point of doing this shred is to lose body fat and for the scale to go down. But as I've told y'all in the beginning with my progress pictures and everything that's been happening since last cut, I don't let the scale get in my head. However, I'm like woken up, and just the way I feel and what I'm seeing in the mirror, I'm I'm like, holy shit, it's only been 5 days. Like, slow your roll, girl. But we're rolling with it. We're trusting in the process and we are doing the damn thing. Leg day number 2, like I said, with deads, and we've got a couple of new things. Everything's the same. I'm still going to be doing hack squats. The hack squat, y'all. Love-hate relationship. I'm up to, I mean, I've done more than 90 pounds before, but I'm taking it slow, really working on form, not ego lifting. And last week we were able to do 3 sets of 90. So my goal is to go up on that. Leg extensions on the menu. The only new thing I have on here is reverse Smith lunges to work my glutes, and those are gonna be fire. Those are gonna burn. Anything on that Smith machine when you are doing like split squats or lunges or anything, they freaking are killer, okay? So we're gonna go in here with the mindset that we are going to crush it. I'm a little tired. I'm ready to be done with training this week, ready for my rest days and to go into week 2. I'm excited to talk to the entire group. I'm excited to do their check-ins tomorrow, have our Zoom on Sunday, and just see the feels for everybody else and see their success and see their feels. That always hypes me up, especially since I'm in the program this time and going into week 2. That's the medicine that I think your girl needs. But shoulders are fire. So pray for me that we can get anything up on deads. Let's get it.
Cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my fucking mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase that? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up shit, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise. You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Y'all, what is in this water talk? What is in there? What is in this pre? I don't even know. This week has been next level, legit, on fire, scorching as far as workouts go. Oh my gosh, let's keep this momentum going for the next 7 weeks. I don't have high hopes, but I'm gonna keep these positive vibes a rolling. I tell ya, 240 pounds for not 1, but 2 reps. Now, of course, yes, I was supposed to do 245, but I've been struggling the past month with deads, if you've been watching, and 230 has been like non-existent to me to get that up. So for me to get 2 reps of 240 up on a freaking cut, I am mind blown and I am here for it. So that just gives me like the encouragement that I can keep going on deads and that my form's feeling much better. I'm getting out of my head and that I'm strong enough to and capable enough to do it. So I feel so good. And that was confirmation today that I needed. I needed that because, like I said, the past month has been just trash with deads. And I'm like, so discouraged. But now I'm feeling on the up and up with that. We weren't able to get on the squat rack, power hack squat, whatever the hell they're called. The devil, that's what we're just gonna call them now. We weren't able to get on the devil until last because it was occupied. So I was struggling. I did go up in weight though. Instead of 90, I did 95 pounds for 3 sets. You know, we had to do 2 sets of 6, but you know, that's better than doing none, you know, not being able to get 1 up. So I'm here for it. Here for all the feels. The reverse lunges, fire, felt great, hard as shit. And I'm here for that. And I'm just loving how I'm feeling. I'm next level starving though. I will tell you that I mentioned the other day, I have not had my stomach growl in probably 5 months. In 5 months, I have not had my stomach growl like, girl, like, where is the food? And it has been growling since day 1. It is growling right now. and we have just walked out the gym for about 10 minutes sitting here in the car putting my stuff on Instagram. We've got to go pick up groceries from Walmart. I got to film that, and then we will get the same boring breakfast and lunch in. So that's why I'm not showing you guys, because I keep it super simple and basic and on repeat. A lot of people have been asking me, like, you're keeping potatoes on plan for your shred. Y'all, nothing changes for me from my shred or for reversing to maintenance or in a surplus. I eat the same foods. It's just either more or less of it to get you in a calorie deficit, to get you at maintenance, or to get you in a surplus. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. You don't need to eat different shit to do the different phases of your journey. And potatoes are one of the most filling, nutritious foods that you can eat. A great, good, clean carb source. If we want to talk about the clean stuff, it's one of the clean ones. Rice as well, but the potatoes are going to be more filling for longer than the rice. So that's why I choose to do the potatoes a lot of time. It's really high volume for the calories that you're getting, and freaking delicious. And it does keep me full with the proteins in between meals. That's why I like to do a shit ton of potatoes. Everybody's like, girl, you eating a lot of potatoes? Yeah, potatoes are serving you, girl. Carbs are serving me. They will serve you. Don't be scared of the carbs. They are not the devil. They are your friend. I promise you. I'm jacked. I'm pumped, as you guys can see. I will see you for dinner. You haven't seen dinner because we had it on our rest day. So I'll see you then. I'm going to start editing this vlog because I know it's going to be a million years long. Y'all are here for it though, apparently, from the last video. So thank y'all so much for the love and support, and wanted to hear your girl jibber jabber the entire time, because that's what these are going to be about, like an online diary journal of my cut and my experience, for you guys to know what to expect possibly when you do it, and for me to go back and look at. Like I said, I went back and watched the entire shred series that I did last year in preparation for this one to get me ready, and I just love to see the changes of myself from year to year. So it's so important to take the pictures, the measurements, the video for yourself, guys, to look back on it. I know a lot of people in the programs always tell me, like, oh, cringe, I hate this was hard as far as taking pictures, measurements, and video. But when you have that and you're able to compare later, you're going to be so thankful for it. So don't beat yourself up about how you feel and how you look now. Just know that you are in the right direction as far as changing yourself and being a better version of you. And you can go back and compare this, and this will help you not ever go back to that person that you didn't want to be. So they are crucial for your journey. So don't get in your head as far as those pictures and videos and stuff. You will need it later, and you will thank yourself later, I promise you. I am back. I've been editing this video. It's taken me all day. I forgot what it took to edit a week-long vlog. Yikes. It's been fun. I do like editing the long ones, I feel, more than the short what I eat in a day's. Short, they're like 30 minutes. You know what I mean. We're doing the Mississippi pot roast in the crock pot. I made that Wednesday. We're having that for our leftovers. I like to do Mississippi pot roast fries with inspiration when we went to Dollywood. It's been our favorite since we went almost 2 years ago, and we've been doing it every time I make it like that. So I've got 8.5 ounces of potatoes weighed out raw that I air fried with some Kinders, and then I have a serving of the pot roast. Can y'all see it? Can y'all see it? Before I drop it like I did the other day with the other food. And then we are using, let me take you down and show you the queso. I usually do the Great Value, but they subbed me for this Herdez Queso Blanco. It's a little bit higher in calorie. It's good. It's got a little bit of a kick to it. I'm about it. And I've got 48 grams of that drizzled with some parsley for the macros popping up. I am not starving. My stomach's not growling like it is post-workout, but y'all, the fatigue is real, and I haven't had that since upping my calories. So if you're in a calorie deficit, just expect expect the fatigue. It is serious. And in our Friday night, nothing new. Protein shake, Rice Crisps to end out week 1 of the shred as far as training goes. We've got our check-in tomorrow and 2 rest days to recuperate before we head into week 2. Fingers crossed it is another beast mode training week like this. However, I've been starving since dinner. I said I wasn't hurt. I jinxed myself. Leg days always get me though, no matter if I'm in a deficit or not. Time for our check-in chat. So I did my check-in, and we weighed in for week 1 at 160.8, which is a 1.6 pound loss for the week. I am totally thrilled and happy with that. And some of you that have been watching me for the past few years might be thinking, girl, wait a minute, hold the phone, rewind. You're happy with that when last year, week 1, we lost over 4 pounds. However, keep all these things in mind. Like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, my body has changed in a year Your body will change in a year, and you have to adjust things. You can't do the same things you were doing 5 years ago now if your body is totally different as far as more fat, more muscle, whatever. Last year, I had more fat on my frame than muscle than I do now. I definitely have more muscle than fat on my frame. Keep in mind this too, last year on the cut, I was eating 1745 as far as my calories to lose weight. I'm eating over 2,000 and I lost almost 2 pounds for week 1. So that just goes to show you right there in a nutshell how your body can change in a year, how it responds when you are eating more in a maintenance stage, in a surplus stage, getting your metabolism healthy and revved. And then when you go into your next cutting phase, you don't have to cut down so low and extreme to be able to see success. I'm a prime example of that. Hopefully this resonates, it sinks in with a lot of you ladies out there, especially because like I'm seeing it already in the shred program that I have when setting up the initial macros, that a lot of ladies were mind blown when they did their check-ins yesterday that they lost weight with eating significantly more than they thought they had been eating, or they thought they had been eating less, but weighing and tracking open their eyes to things. So there's so many components to this, guys, and you being the best that you can be and the most consistent that you can be is going to yield the best results that you can get. So I am so happy with that. And let me also stress this, that a lot of people get in their head with, oh, I hear this all the time, and I'm so hard on the group members to shake this as far as saying, I only lost 3 pounds this week. I only lost X amount of weight. A healthy amount of weight to lose each week, guys, weekly healthy amount of weight is half a pound. And I know a lot of people get so discouraged when they only see half a pound on the scale, but that is healthy, sustainable weight loss. That is average, that is normal. So anything above that is above and beyond average, and you should be ecstatic with that, okay? So just get that sunk in your mind too, as far as expectations of the numbers that you should be losing each week, expectations of the scale. Also, like I've mentioned 1,000 times in all my videos and in this video, I know you cannot harper on the scale and have it be the only piece of data that you're looking at. Take your measurements, take your pictures, take your video, get a pair of shorts that you want to fit in for summer. If the entire goal for you is to go down a size, get a size down pair of shorts and try those bitches on every single week and see the difference in how they're feeling every single week will be mind-blowing to you versus numbers just flashing up on a scale. There is no more satisfaction than the non-scale victories that you receive each and every week of your cut. I will tell you, those numbers flashing up, they're great. They're a piece of data that you can look at. It's a gauge of success, but it's not the only gauge of success. I have so many people that get so thrilled and happy with the journey, with the little things, the non-scale victories, your wedding band now feeling looser than it was, a pair of shorts you could fit in, that bathing suit looking better than it did from week 1. Those are the things that are going to matter in the long run. I hope by me sharing my journey over the past several years does motivate you, inspire you, teach you something in your own personal journey. This is not a one size fit all. Health is not a one size fit all. It looks different and for every single person, and it should not be a one size fit all. We are all different. We all have individual needs. We all have different hormones, all the things, okay? So just because someone's doing something one way doesn't mean it's gonna necessarily work for you and vice versa, and that you shouldn't follow everything to a T from someone that you're seeing. However, the whole big picture and the whole message from what I am trying to promote here, I hope it sinks in, especially for my ladies, because I see so many of you guys just driving your bodies to the ground as far as your food, your fuel, what you're consuming, and your expectations of what society has put on you is just become something artificial in your brain. And I'm so happy to break barriers, molds of minds with ladies saying, no, I don't want to look like that. That's not what I want. I want to look like this, and that's what they're actually going for, and that makes me so happy. So this video is a million years long. I know you're here for it. I hope you're here for it. Thank you for being here for it. Week one was a struggle. Week one was a struggle. I don't sugarcoat it. I don't keep anything from you guys. Yesterday, this is Sunday when I'm filming, so it's my second rest day. I checked in yesterday, starving all day long. I did wake up early though, so that has something to do with being up longer, so you're gonna be hungry more. Not having that issue today after eating on a rest day, kind of filled up and not depleted energy with working out, and now we're in our second rest day, so feeling good today. Got better sleep last night. Sleep is so underrated, so important. Make sure that you're prioritizing that sleep, and we're going into week two. We had a great week as far as workouts though, so I will take it. However, this week for week two is the week before the shark, which is notoriously my weakest week, but I'm not letting that get to me. I'm not letting that placebo get in my head. I'm gonna go into that gym like it's a regular day. We're not cutting, and we're a beast, and that's the whole goal. So hopefully we have those vibes flowing this week, fingers crossed, and just steadily trending downward. That's my goal. I don't care as far as like a set number, just steadily trending downward is the goal for me. I don't have a specific goal number in mind. I'm just trying to shed some body fat. Again, I'm in a different situation than I was last year, so I'm just kind of riding the wave and seeing where this goes and following all the things like you guys should as well, trusting in the process. I know y'all love when y'all hear anybody say that. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you enjoy these weekly videos, weekly shred videos are back, baby. Huge thumbs up, please. That helps me so much and lets me know that you enjoy them. Subscribe if you're new. These weekly ones will be coming every single week now with the check-ins, all the things for the next 7 weeks, so subscribe. Thank y'all for watching. I hope this video was helpful, motivational, and inspiring on whatever journey that you're on, and we will see you for week two, baby. Let's get it.